on Motley Garages. Today, while we're working on Adrian's high lift, we're watching USS Super Ship, his SEX-24 video that he posted, Gladiator versus Cliffhanger. And today we got a part in. We got some Injora flex blades, bit of trx4m high lift. Here's the Amazon listing. Lately I've been Amazon videoing it up, So let's get this package open real quick before my doggone furnace kicks on. So I'm gonna talk a little louder. The next shot, I'll have the tire off. We'll have the truck set on we got 2 bags here. We got 3 bags here. We got our fronts, and this looks like our lowers right here, our rears. We got our screws. I'm just gonna set that in front of the camera right there, and I'll try and set the truck out. Let's go ahead and use our new Injora tool set that we just got. It's pretty cool. Go ahead and get the rear tire off. I know my hand's in the way right now. There we go. We'll set that on our tiny4x4.com sticker. Not sponsored, but I really love tiny4x4.com. All my scale needs. So we're going to go ahead and pop the body off. And I'm also going to be modding Adrian's truck out to where he can have his stock tires back on. He likes these tires, but not a lot. So I got some extra Injora rings, and I've been putting, I got the Injora SEX or the trx4m rings so it'll fit with those bigger bead locks. And I'll be putting these rims on his Super Swamper tires. But he said those tires, they stick pretty good, he was saying. We're going to try and turn our flash on. There we go. Now we got some light. This truck's a little muddy. We were out in the mud. Ripping it before work earlier. Well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning now. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab a 1.5 mil, I think. I'm going to grab a 1.5 mil. I'm going to get the shocks off. Then when we come back, we're going to be putting the uppers on and the lowers on. Alright, go ahead and unscrew the bottom screw real quick. We'll get that loose. Man, this is almost like the old days of working in the garage, working on the Orlando Hunters. Let's go ahead and set him back on his jack stand. Let's go ahead and open up our packages. So they're going to be labeled like this is our fronts. FUL is going to stand for front upper left. Oh, there's the camera right there. And this one right here is going to be our right upper left. And so forth. We have a right upper right. So right now we're working on the driver's side of the truck. So I'm going to go ahead and get our screws, and we gotta get our bolt heads. Put our screws in the tray, just like that. Go ahead and open up our left side. Actually, it's all gonna be the opposite side. And these are gonna be the lowers. So front, lower, left, lower, or lower, left, front, lower, left. So let's go ahead, let's pop them install. Let's grab our right, upper right. And, oh man. We're gonna be installing that backwards is what we just did. We're gonna, I'm dropping everything today. I'm nervous, haven't did this in a while. We'll get all our brass fittings in there. So we got our brass fitting like that. With our screw in there. Don't really want to drop it. Short screw. We're going to go ahead and install it on the upper part of the chassis, on the shock tower there. Alright, so that's one flex blade on. I'm going to go ahead and install them on and get the lower flex blade on and get the shocks in and get right back to you. Alright, well, I might have to end this video because it didn't come with enough of these little brass fittings here. It only came with 4 of them. And I mean, when you go to put the screw in for the bottom, it's just going to be like wobbly around. Like there's no brass fitting in there. Yeah, I don't really like that. I'm going to install it and see what it do and see how it looks. Yeah, how they gonna fucking... That's retarded. So you use one at the bottom of that brass on the inside of the screw. Then we're going to put it in. We use the shorter screw up here. I got to loosen that a little bit more. Now we're going to put them on. All right, so I got the other side on. That's some beautiful flex right there. And you still get the full collapse. That's going to be nice. And I'm also going to move the shock tower forward to that spot there to give him a little bit more articulation. But this is really going to help with him in the front and his articulation. So let's continue on. Let's go ahead and get the driver's side front link screwed in. And then we'll go ahead and work on the lower driver's side. And then we'll put the shock on. Alright, well, I got the flex blades on. I didn't put the bottom fronts on because look at that droop that the rear's got. That's nice. Front still got some flex, but it's still binding up here on the servo. I noticed that there is a little bit of binding, so I might just adjust these to where they're a little bit stiffer and just let the links itself work themselves. But the front looks a little slouchy over here. One shock's more. Got more of a preload than the other one. But I just put the front. I just put the front blades, the top blades on the front. Because it was binding. It'll be, when you go to turn, it'll go and hit the turning, and I don't want them to blow a servo. So I figured like that'll be some good droop and stuff like that in the rear. Let's go ahead and pop the body on and see what it look like. And that's without the battery too. Oh, we got some nice angle here going on in the back. And it actually stouted the truck. It actually, let's see how much finger. Oh, that's a lot more. Yeah. See, that's doable. That's crawlable right there. Even in the front, they gave it more articulation in the front too. That's really nice. Didn't give it crazy. I might put them on to see, but nah. His back though is, yeah, that's how much articulation his front gets. That's all 3 tires. But his rear allow his front to, and without those front flex blades, you wouldn't even get that much. As I see here, the stock trx4m. Yeah, I only get that much. I'm gonna buy the flex blades and put them on the Bronco too. I'll put them all the way on the Bronco just because I'll be driving that one. But that's some real good flex right there for him. Yeah. It's about what, 2 tires? Oh, we might be able to get 3. Hold on. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's gonna do it for this vlog right here, and that's the TRX floor high lift with the Injora flex blades. It's kind of cool getting back and working on the RCs and everything like that. He really likes his Injora rims. We're gonna be putting his stock rims on there, but yeah, it looks pretty cool with the, You still get a little bit of a droop. It's almost like a four-wheel drive trophy truck now. But I do got to figure out what's going on with that front shock there. It's got a little bit of a sag to it now. The rear end does look a little, rear end looks a little lifted up, but yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, you guys, like, share, subscribe. Peace and love. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video.